All right. Do you know why we're here? Did these guys tell you why we're here?
No.
All right, cool. Clap in front of your face for me. Thanks a lot.
Yo, my name's Van, aka Van Rana, aka Fire Van. I'm H&H is finest. Yeah, I've been dancing for 35 years.
For you, as someone who used to have to make that call, what do you think it was like for the captains and the troop to make the call to still perform in the rain without their costume?
It wasn't an easy decision. It definitely wasn't an easy decision because of the tradition and where we come from. Mm-hmm. We shouldn't be showing our faces. We knew that, but we spent a lot of time and sweat practicing. We got these guys to a point where they felt comfortable that they was at the top of their game. We made the decision to, and we could have just not done it. But I felt that the people owed something, you know. So we came out. They did scrutinize us for it. We did get scrutinized for it. And then when we explained why and how it came about, it was understood. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Some people still don't take it lightly. They be like, you guys shouldn't have. But it is what it is. And we saw it again. It happened again. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It happened again when I wasn't dancing. I'm there. I'm saying, but what you guys are gonna do? We're gonna do what we do.
Hendrickson, Troop H&H Gumbears. I've been dancing for a long time now. my knees are done.
Talk to me about that decision that went in, because it would have been you, your brother, your two brothers, and Rico that would have really decided on that one, right? Because you guys usually make that decision as a...
Well, yeah, we all make a decision.
Okay.
First it was government that kept calling me. We have a good relationship. They asked me, can I come? Mm-hmm. I said, I don't know, it's coming down hard. Mm-hmm. But I called my brother. He was a little iffy. But one day, it was the one that said, "What doing this? What doing this?" So,
my name's Shawande Butterfield. I have been dancing gumbears since I was 3. I have been beating gumbears since I was 15.
Your role is a little bit different. You was carrying that bass drum all day.
Yeah.
So talk to me about what your experience was like having to beat in the rain.
Definitely a different experience. That's not something that we do usually or on a regular. Mm-hmm. Kind of different for the drummers because it don't cost us nothing to get anything wet. Mm-hmm. So for a gumbe suit, to get something like that wet, it's so many things that mm-hmm. that you have to do after that. Like sometimes a gumbe suit that gets wet like that, it's no more gumbe suit. And from top to bottom, gumbe feathers get wet. That's hard to dry and stuff too. So for a drummer, on occasions, we will have to just go out, just the drums. And I love that. For us to go out, especially in the rain, it's not hot, don't have to sweat. And it gives people a different type of vibe in Bermuda. Considering the weather, we still gave them something to make us still feel Bermudaful. So that was something special to me. So when we had the option to still do it or not, I know it kind of went away from tradition and culture, but to give our people something so special like that, that's what it really meant to us as a group, to myself individually as well too.
My name's Kenza Riley. I've been dancing for H&H for 8 years.
You guys got to dance on Bermuda Day. No costume, no mask. We just got to see smiles. Talk to me about that.
That was a good experience because, you know, we was out of our suit and we was still dancing, but we was all having a fun time. It was like when I was kind of like taking me back a little bit when I was a kid, jumping around in the puddles. It was, you know, it was fun, but we were still having a fun time, you know, dancing and all of that. So it was a nice experience.
My name is Carter. I dance for H&H, and I've been dancing for 7 years.
Talk to me about what it felt like to be out in the rain.
It was like being a kid, just like running around in the rain. So it was just, I didn't feel nothing. I just felt happy, and I just wanted to dance. So.
Rico Trot, dance for H&H Gumbays, and I've been dancing for just under 3 decades.
Who are we? H&H! Who are we? H&H! What we like? Now! What we like? Now!
In this day and age, we don't get to see many, what's the word I want to use? We don't get to see many positive depictions of young black men actually doing positive things, but this is a perfect example of it, right?
Definitely. I feel like because we're always covered up and people don't know who we are, it kind of gets overlooked. How important older men, young adults, how we play a big role in raising young boys and teaching them the right things. It's not always just about gumbays. We teach them life lessons. We try to nurture them with their form. If they need anything, they can always reach out to them. We try to be somewhat like a father figure for them as well, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So this is a perfect example. People get to see like who's actually involved and
the positive impact that you guys are having.
Yeah, the impact that we actually have.
Yeah.
You can see the kids and how they enjoy it, so there's no doubt that they are actually being impacted positively.
My name is Maze Lavrock. I'm 12 years old, and I started Gumbays when I was 5.
A lot of people are going to talk about this Bermuda Day. How do you feel that you got to perform in it?
I felt good. I felt energized, and I felt like we was all energized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so usually when you guys perform, you have your mask and all that on, right? Yeah. So we can't see your faces. But the one thing that stuck out to me is we could see everybody smiling as they was dancing and performing. Yeah. So talk to me about the happiness about being in the rain, being around your people, just being able to go out and dance.
I felt like people can actually like see who we are when we dance, and that like we all like could express our feelings more.
I noticed that when you guys dance, you have your weapons, you have your hatchets, you have your bow and arrows, all of that sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. But this year, because of the rain, everyone had umbrellas. I noticed those getting used as your hatchets, as your bow and arrows. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about what that might have felt like if you was a Gumbay in that position, because it doesn't really matter. But from the outside looking in, you use what you got, right?
Well, for me, as a captain, as a leader with my family, mm-hmm. It was a good thing because from training, we train with different stuff like with our hatchets and other people got like spurs. So that means the children are paying attention and even learning So they have to pick up an item, any item. But you see that when they're playing outside anyway, just playing, just messing around, picking up sticks. Reminds me when my childhood, when I was coming up, you know, me and my cousins, just picking up anything and just using anything to dance, gumbays, anything. So it was a good feeling.
My name is Nico Hendrickson. I'm a drummer for H&H Gumbays. I've been a gumbay for 31 years.
How does it feel to carry on the tradition that your family has started?
It's big for me. Like, I'm not gonna let, all my life, I'm not gonna let this die. I'm her. If it's just me drumming, hey, again, we don't need to wait for nobody else. But now I'm proud to keep this tradition going, have my family and my cousins behind me, making sure we keep the H&H alive.
As someone who's not in the day-to-day of the troupe anymore, you still get to impart knowledge and wisdom, and you get to help the tradition stay alive and thrive. Talk to me what it feels like now to see the younger generation starting to take some of those steps that you might have created, and now they're adding their sauce to it.
Oh my God, this is what I trained a lot of them for. So to see them expressing themselves at a higher level at a young age, it excites me. And I big them up all the time and try to keep them encouraged, because they don't know that it takes a lot of guys a long time to get where they are right now. Especially like you see my little guy does the on the ground. He's the only one I allowed to do that. I did that one time. He picked that up and did it. I don't even do that no more. Like, I wouldn't dare. That's his step though.
During that downpour, I noticed a lot of you guys were looking to the sky, and there was a bit, I could feel a spiritual thing. Can you talk about that and how that made you feel?
What I think you might be referring to is something that we do for our fallen ones, in particular Papa and Papa Stickers and Uncle Stickers. It is very spiritual, because it's just a connection to say we're still with you and you're with us, and we'll never forget you. So what we do is a representation of our ancestors, and that's what we carry on. So we never forget that. We look to the sky, and one color into the sky, that's for our ancestors, our fallen ones.
Do you feel like the rain, because rain can be very rhythmic, right? So do you feel like it helped you as a drummer that you can now play off the rain and say, oh, the rain's going to be harder, let me beat a little bit harder, or let me beat...
Oh yes, most definitely. Like I said, it wasn't hot, so that played a big difference. I could beat all day in this type of weather. If this is how it's going to be, after the first 5 minutes, everything was wet. So, you know, it's nothing I could change. This is what it's going to be. And the more people that came out, the more I wanted to beat. And when the rain came down even harder, it made me feel like a kid again. You know, when you go outside, your parents tell you don't jump in that puddle. The first thing you do is jump in that puddle. You know, but I felt like it was no restrictions to that. So when the rain came down even harder, it was like it's playtime even more. So, you know, it just made us as a group just hype up even more, the more as the rain came down even harder. So it was a nice experience.
And that's the last question. What does it mean to you to be a Gombe?
What it means for me to be a Gombe. I said it earlier just now. For me to be a Gombe, it means to be free.
I like being a Gombe because I got to keep culture going in Bermuda and stuff like that. And one day I might be able to be a captain or run the group maybe.
Means a lot to be a Gombe. Like I said, we're carrying on a culture that stems way back to our ancestors. So one day, maybe 100 years from now, people will be paying homage to me through Gombes and keeping that legacy going.
What it means to be a Gombe is tradition, culture, and just enjoying yourself.
It means like to free up and dance and just be yourself.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm born into this. I swear my mama tell me, I was born on, what, 23rd, Boxing Day, came out of the hospital, just finally got based in the car. So this means so much to me, even more because it's a family group and it's passed on to me and my brother and my cousins. So to keep the family tradition going feels good.
What it means to me to be a Gombe, it means a lot to me to be a Gombe, to carry on my family's legacy, the culture of Bermuda, to teaching young kids how to dance Gombes and to learn how to be from a young man to a male. It ain't just about being a Gombe. It's about about learning how to be a man, how to be respectful in the community. So it's an honor for me to carry on